Diddly-dee. Good afternoon. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to put these transfers onto the panels, excuse me, and yeah, and see how they turn out. I haven't put any of these on before now, so should be interesting. So what we've got here is, I've got my sheet up there. It's a wet wipe, and then all I do is I just get a little sprayer, spray that, and then put the decal on there, and you can just spray once on top of the decal, and that stays wet, and that stays wet. And so it's, what's it, 271, so that goes on the rear, which is this one here. So I've got all my IP panels on here. So this is the one we're going to be doing first. And then what you got here is you've got a number of setters and soles. So you've got set and sole. So you put that on first, then that one. And then you got the setter and softener on the Mr. Hobby. And then this stuff is for the really, like when I did that Tacom AH64 Apache, I got the decals to set down with that. But that's a last resort. So normally, I won't bother with these two, but normally it's this one and this one. So I'll get a brush. I can see one. Yeah, there's one that I do. And we'll go with set first. Dip the brush in there. What's happened here? Oh, it is, that's all right. And then all we do is we just paint it on there. Get a good helping of it on there. Can't really bloody see, can you? So just move that up there a bit. So micro set. Might as well spread it over all of them because they're all going to get done. Now, I don't normally do this. I normally get a brush and then I'll start dry brushing all the decals on. But because a lot of people don't and they will use these decals, I thought, right, let's give it a go and see how well they go down. So, just slowly but surely coming off the backing paper as such. So, right, let's dislodge that. And then what we do is we place it on there like that. Put the dead one there. And then just push it. You should push down over everything. There we go. And go like that. There's a few lumps and bumps on it, so not quite sure how this is. I do know that some of these decals have got holes in. Alright. Because obviously it's to conform over the switch gear. So get a bit more on them. So let that one take for a minute, and then we'll put these two on here. So it's two front panels. Let those sit there, and then get a cotton bud and just kind of roll it over the top like that, just to get it to sit down a bit better on those switch gears. See if I can just push it over that one. There's obviously not a hole there, but and then so that's not done too bad. I'll tell you what. What you can do is where you've got the come on, focus. Where you've got that lump, put the knife blade on top of the lump and just slide it And then it should, there you go, go over the lump. So that's now gone around it. Now the other thing is, I don't think I have here. Just give this brush a quick squirt, because there's one brush you should have loaded with water. And all that's for doing is just making sure that these are where they're supposed to be. Not quite ready yet. Although, saying that, this one's not doing too bad. No, that one's off. Oh, so is that one, but where to? Never mind. So, this one here. Now on the front panels, there's not much in the way of raised switchgear, so these should lay down pretty well. So I'll put that on there like that. There we go. And then this one, oh, no, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, you baskets. There we go. Right, he goes on there like that. Right, and then what we do then, same thing again, just roll it over there. No pressure, just roll it over there. Right, keeping it nice and straight. You can move the decal around a bit. Right, same thing again here. Same thing again. Right, and then put that there. And then, so you just push it down over that, there. So that's that one. Right, then, hang on, we need another one. Where's the other one? Oh, right, the other one's comprised of 267 and 269, 267, 269, there we go. So we need this one, this is for this here, and this one here. So make sure that gets a good even spread round. So now they're on, you see, and also that one is that one there and that one there. That's the rest of that front dash. Where's this one go? This one here. 268. Oh, he goes on the back panel there. That's the back panel. That's the back panel. And then I think this one is the back panel. So he goes there, he goes there. And into 57, 58 and 70. 54. 54 goes on the front. He's on the front, these two on the back. That's those two, 270. Oh, that's that one. So that's all the back panel. That's all the front panel down, and these two are the last bit of the side panel. Great stuff. Right. Now, what I'm going to do is again just make sure that that water is out. Right. Reet. So now, just want to make sure that the big fella, what way does he go up? Right, he goes up this way. Right, okay. And we put him on there like that. And then you can use your brush, cotton bud against stick and lurk. He's not sticking. This is why I don't like putting decals on as cockpit panels, because unless the cockpit panel is completely flat, things have a tendency to not play ball as such. How way around does this go? And that goes right up well as well. Right, so what we've got there is that. Now, I haven't got another pick in. Yes, I have. What do you think about these ones? The special brushes. Right, what have I got here? This one I do. Right, let's get some microsol. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it over these to shrink these down. So we'll go this one first. Then that one, and these two. Right. So there you go, that's the 4 panels with their decals on. So they all look very nice at the moment, but when you look at them, they're all crinkly, so they've got to flatten out. So we're doing the microsol set. Set we've done, sole we're doing now. Yeah. Right, there we go. Right, then let's just do these ones. And then just those there for a minute. And so this is the one we're going to be doing now. These all go on this. So the thing I find about these Tamiya brushes, they're really nice brushes to use. Oops, that's one down there. Really nice to use, excuse me, but they start shedding hairs. You see hairs starting to come out the end, and when you pull them, they start coming out. They're bloody expensive as well. So they're not cheap, them things. Right, that particular one that I just showed you, that's not even a year old, and the hairs have started coming out of it. Oh. That's where that one goes. Oh yeah, there's a lot of crashing and banging. I'm kind of hoping it ain't my kids making all that noise. Although they're out on a trampoline now, so it's probably the best place for them. Right, here we go. And then this one goes in there. And then this one goes on there. And then the last one, which is this, is the radar unit. Right, that's it. That's on there. So there's that panel kind of sorted for the minute. Right, that's that panel sorted. Yep. And then last but not least, the front panel. So I've got this one, and that little diddy butt one. And then I've got to squirt that. Now, what you can do is, because this is only water on here, so you can just flick that along there to make sure that that's all settling down and not bubbling up, which it seems to be doing. I don't know why. Like I say. Turn it upside down, see if I can. I don't know, it seems to be. Right. There we are with that, and then I just squeeze that in between my fingers. Dries it out a bit better, so it's like just slightly damp now. And then you can go over them again, but what you can do, you can go with the dry end now. Right, there we are. Now, hang on a minute, this one's got a bit. Oh, and this one's got a bit wonky as well. Right, then, get some more of this. So let's swamp it over. And then we'll just get this one done here. This is the this looks like it's the fuse panel, but there's no. It goes that way up. A load of switch gear on there, but it doesn't seem to be any decal that goes on that. Is it go? Oh yeah, it does go in there. It does, because it's there on the instructions. Right. So now we've got to put these on. So we'll just hang on. We'll just make sure they're nicely covered with water, and then we put the micro set all over this panel. So make sure it goes on nice and plenty. And then we start to see if these are going to start moving. Right, that one is. So that goes on the bottom. Goes in the middle. Put that over there. So Godwin's coffin again. Right, then you've got this little tiny one, 54. Whoops. Is he going to be? Yep, he's movable. So he goes on the end here. Right there. And now you've got these two. So this one. He goes on there. That one goes on there. And then the centre radar bit goes on there. Right. I'm going to have to just adjust my eyes a minute, because doing that, it makes me go boss-eyed. God, especially with all the glints and glares of the water. So we've got the middle one where he should be, that where he should be, that where he should be. This one, he's now where he should be. That one's where he should be, and that one's where he should be. So we can summon, try and just, oops, there we go, straighten a few things up. So right, so there we go. So now these ones seem to be settling down rather nice. Yeah, these ones have got to be settled down. These ones have just been put on, but now they're all where they should be. We'll get a wash on them as well. Not a bloody wash setter on them. Right, so that one there. Oh, bollocks, look. That's what I mean. And then you get one that comes off on the bloody brush. There's always bloody one. So right, and then just as a Right, that's it. Right, now I'm going to do something just to make sure that these things definitely go down. So you can wash your brush off on that because that's wet and you know whatever, and then you can just use a piece of dry tissue paper, fold it up just to take the water residue out of the brush, just to make sure that it's not going to bollocks up. Right, and then so that goes on there. We don't need this one anymore, so that's set. Lid can go on that one. And then so they're all there for the minute. This one only had water in it, so we're just swimming them off and like that. So what we'll do is put that over there. Come on, bloody hell, these bloody things are a bit useless. Right, and then what we'll do here is we're now just going to put this on. And what this does is really make sure that all of those decals go down. I'm only doing this, I don't say you have to do it, I'm just doing it just as a peace of mind because I don't really like using decals on these things. So there we go. But once you've put this stuff on, leave it, because if you don't and you go back and you try to fanny arse around with it, it can distort the decals because it is hot gear, this stuff. What have I done there now? Always away. Right, that is it. Don't need to do anything more with them now. I can put that back, put it out of the way. Again, wash my brush out on the water thing, dry it off on the, and put it back in the holder. Zip her up and put her back where we found her. Right, that's it. So this is all crap. There's no need for that now. Everything's done. So this you can just fold up. Still soaking wet, but put it back on the packet. Let's just do this. That dries the table. Brush is dry. Oh, yeah. What's going on here? Now we need is the pit to glue them all in. But first of all, we need to do a couple of touch-ups and things. So we'll get another incy wincy brush. There it is. And just right, and then where we got these, there's like the little, so where these are the back edges, there's front edges, so they're the backs on them and the front edges on them, they just need a bit of touching up. So this is where I've sanded them down. that's that. And the same with these two here. That's it. It's done. Not too sure whether that. I think that sits underneath there, so I ain't got to worry about that too much. I mean, look. Bloody hairs coming out of a brush. It's another Tamiya brush. The hair's just falling out at the end. Right, so looky, here it all is. Right, and then it all goes in. Oh, actually, just thought about that. I forgot to touch up that thing there. What a cock. Right. We go on that bit. We got any more? Nope. Where's it there? That's gone. Down this panel, anything on that one. So I'm going to do the top there, just to take that away. So yep. Right, there we go. That's that. Right. Oh, Jesus, that stuff stinks. It's the only bloody bad bit about that is it stinks, that paint. Right, so now what do we do now? Now we're going to stick the damn things in. So I'm going to use this glue with the white lid. It's a bit thicker. Don't have to use this. You can use contactor. That's another glue I use. This one here, river contactor. That one there. So we'll go with this. Slightly a bit easier. And then what we do is, let's just try and sort this out here. Let's just one it up. So what we got here, we've got this one goes this side, that one goes that side, that one goes this side, and that one goes that side. Pretty sure of it. You've got to remember the pegs. That's the back, that's the front. Right, let's have a look. They look pretty, as a matter of fact, when you look at them, sometimes they're not quite down enough. So you can just squeeze a bit more out of them. I can see these ones have really gone down nice, but there is a little bit of jungle juice underneath them. Right, they look pretty good now. So we'll get some Danny LaRue on here. Cool, but yeah, there's quite a few of you don't know who he is. Old Danny LaRue, Jesus. He was a bit like Dick Emery. There you go, there's another one. Cross, I'm showing my age here, aren't I? I'm an old sod. Right. Put it in underneath the backboard is what they're saying. Put it in underneath the backboard. Where's it going in underneath there? Oh, it's always a bleeding way, isn't it? Always the way. Gotta chip a bit off. So